Are you looking for the TOP5 best cheap laptops? In this video, we will look at some of the TOP5 best cheap laptops on the market. For more details and price, click product link, please check the description below. Before we get started with our video, number 1. Acer Chromebook 514 2022 Kompanio 828. We're still opposed to cheap Chromebooks with dinky 11.6-inch screens, but we may have to change our stance on CPU. Historically, we've learned that inexpensive models with ARM rather than Intel or AMD processors can be sluggish. The latest Acer Chromebook 514 relies on an ARM Kompanio chip, but it's a reasonably peppy performer, certainly livelier than systems with low-end Intel Celeron or Pentium Silicon, if not a match for Intel Core or AMD Ryzen processors. The under $500 Acer also offers solid design, great battery life, and a 14-inch Full HD display. Consumers and students seeking an internet browsing, email, and streaming media machine with enough punch for Google Docs or Microsoft Office online productivity will be thoroughly satisfied with the Acer 514. Sure, $700 or $750 will buy you a better Chromebook, but the Acer isn't a penalty box. Number 2. Asus Chromebook Flip CM3. Convertible laptops are the show-offs of the notebook world, flipping and folding between laptop, tablet, and presentation easel modes with versatility that makes fixed form factor systems jealous. Finding a nifty convertible for $429, complete with stylus pen, is enough to raise an eyebrow. But Asus Chromebook Flip CM3 delivers with little compromise. This 12-inch Chrome OS laptop weighs just 2.5 pounds and packs impressive performance, as well as a 3:2 screen aspect ratio that makes tablet operations feel more like holding a pad of paper than wielding an ungainly 16:9 widescreen 2-in-1. The Flip CM3's touchpad and battery life are underwhelming, but otherwise it's a screaming deal of ultra-flexible portable partner. Whether you're creating reports with Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides, or sketching and scribbling with the pen, it's a fine choice for students and small business entrepreneurs alike. Number 3. HP Victus 15. Gaming laptops are known to be fairly expensive, but the HP Victus 15 offers surprisingly good frame rates for a sub-$700 price. The base model is available with a GTX 1650, while those who want to run the most demanding titles and don't mind spending a bit more can go for an RTX 3050, which adds $90 to the price. There are even RTX 3050 Ti models. If you're really a frame rate perfectionist, we tested the GTX 1650 model, and it had no problem with lighter sports titles. The 144 Hz screen, which is a huge bonus at this price point, was a joy to watch. You should expect to bump some settings down if you want modern AA titles to fully take advantage of the display. On the outside, the Victus has a nice, unobtrusive look and a decently portable 5-pound chassis. Number 4. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 2021. If you're looking for a cheap gaming laptop, we recommend the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 2021. It's a 15.6-inch laptop available with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600H or Ryzen 7 5800H CPU, and you have multiple GPU options, from an entry-level GTX 1650 to a mid-range RTX 3060 with ray tracing and DLSS support. The memory and storage drive are user upgradable, meaning you can get less to start and upgrade it yourself later on. That way, you can allocate more of your budget toward a better GPU and display. Speaking of the display, you can choose between a 60Hz, 120Hz, or 165Hz panel. We recommend the 120Hz or the 165Hz option, as they'll provide a smoother and more responsive gaming experience with less screen tearing. The keyboard feels great to type on, and there's a pretty good webcam if you want to stream. You'll need to carry the power adapter if you want to game on the go, as the battery lasts less than an hour when gaming. Also, it gets hot and loud under load. There's an Intel version of this laptop if you prefer to go with Team Blue. The Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 2021, but it doesn't have its many GPU options. Number 5. Lenovo Chromebook C340 15 2020. If you find our budget pick, the Lenovo IdeaPad 315 2021, too expensive, Get the Lenovo Chromebook C34015 2020 instead, the best cheap laptop we've tested for general productivity. It's a 2-in-1 convertible with a 360-degree hinge, meaning you can flip the screen around and use it as a tablet. And it runs Chrome OS. It feels very well built, and its battery lasts a little over 12 hours of light use. You can get it with an Intel Pentium Gold or a Core i3 CPU. Both are powerful enough to provide a smooth experience on Chrome OS. However, 4 GB of memory is a little low, so you might experience some slowdowns if you have too many things running simultaneously. Its 1080p display is decently sharp and provides just enough space for split-screen multitasking. It doesn't get very bright, so it might not be ideal if you often work in very well-lit environments. The keyboard feels great to type on for extended periods, and while the touchpad is a bit small, it tracks all movements and gestures well. It isn't a fanless device, but it never gets hot or loud, which is great for quiet classrooms and offices.